summary. Go to page 82 and read footnote number 30, and you will be revealed of this. There's no official count for this. But let's go back now. This is building 7, okay? But we notice actually the suggestion from this for collapse is exactly based on the exact opposite expectation behavior of the floor beams from that of building 7. In the towers, they point to the sagging of the floors, while in building 7 they point to the lateral expanding of the floor. This is a very important thing. There is no mechanism for the progressive collapse through the internal of the building. There is no reason why the damage in one corner should spread horizontally to the rest of the structure. There's no mechanism for that. And if there are any mechanical engineers in the audience, I hope they're supporting this. But this is the 1400 engineers and architects of this organization, which Brian is talking about, support this statement. There's no mechanism for that. Also, it's a fundamental property of nature that you cannot have a symmetrical consequence of an asymmetric event. You cannot expect the whole building to come down in a completely symmetric manner just because there is a fire on an office. Most last only point to you that this displaying that the whole interior of the building is going down without being noticed on the outside, which means that all the concrete of the inner structure, all the floors of the offices, everything should be contained by the outer shell without any notice. And I'll just show a little video which gives you an impression the volume of the dust being produced during this collapse.
I told you that sucker was going to go.
It's coming here, isn't it?
What, the cloud?
Yeah, look at it.
Oh, yeah.
What do we do? Jump inside?
No.
Can you come up here?
No. The World Trade Center didn't make it this far.
Are there people down there?
No, there's nobody down there either. They cleared the street. See, that's why they didn't try and put that fire out.
Yeah, now it runs. The point of this illustration is that I show you the NIST simulation running side by side with the World Trade Center coming out. And it's up for you to compare. Yeah, we'll be running a little over time here, the first time of my presentation, but I hope you appreciate the opportunity to come with questions. They did their best. but the actual, as I pointed out some time ago, the core observation is that it has never happened before the steel frame high-rise collapse due to fire. It just doesn't happen. So I round out this account for this mechanism by showing you the fire which occurred in Beijing in China about 2 years ago. When they celebrated New Year, they do not do that on the 31st of December. And the Chinese are very fond of fireworks. They invented the gunpowder actually in the 9th and 10th century, a long time ago. And they kept up with the craft. And so they wanted to fire some fireworks here on the top of this building, here in the background, which belongs to the headquarters of the National Chinese Television. This is the main building headquarters for the mountain, and it's a monstrous building. These are an ordinary high-rise compartment building over here. This is a gigantic structure. So they had to build a little extra here on the backside. 150 meters was the height of it. It's called the Mandarin Hotel because the top 20 stories of the building is reserved for the hotel. And it was under construction, 40 stories. So this is 36 meters less than building 7. It was under construction, but they had placed some fireworks on the roof here, but something went wrong. Just to turn the this is the best picture we have of building 7. Those fibers on the left side. I put in these pictures simply because I think they're impressive. This is views from the other side, the Mandarin Hotel. These are people. Okay? So this is some gigantic structure. When the Chinese one, they can impress. Okay. So summary for all of this is, we dare to conclude, steel framed high-rises simply do not collapse due to fire. Period. But if somebody comes along and says, well, maybe on this very, very special day, this could happen because this was the day of firsts. We must say that random small fires cannot cause sudden onset of the whole structure. You cannot, from random small fires, expect completely symmetrical collapse of the whole building. You could never observe free fall, which implies that, as I have said, that the whole supporting structure of the whole building was eliminated at the same time.